Okay. All right. Hello to anybody who's jumping in and playing. I am Stan Smith, the Game Master, running Candlekeep Mysteries, The Joy of Extradimensional Spaces. If you're playing in any of the sessions that I scheduled later on, do not watch this game because there's lots of spoilers and shit like that. So, of course, we'll be using some potty words here and there. So, just FYI, if you want to sit around with your kids. So, this is it's a really cool game. A lot of ramifications, and if you are watching the stream and you know people who are going to play it later on, please do not let them know what's going to happen because there's a lot of big stuff that's going to happen, especially the ending. So, with that said, I'm going to go around the table, introduce the players, and they're going to say who they are and who they are playing. So, with that said.
Hi everyone, I'm Kayla. I'm going to be playing Kit.
Hi everyone, I'm Mike. I'm going to be playing Nyx.
Hey, I'm Anthony. I'm playing Sheldon.
I am also Mike, and I'm playing Conrad.
I'm Leonardo, and I'm playing Nina.
All right. And like I said, I am Stan Smith. Behind the wall is Walter Ortiz running the Twitch stream.
Yeah, hit it, Walt.
Comments or concerns, please be free to comment. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start this great campaign called The Joy of Extra-Dimensional Spaces. In the beginning of all that we know, a single cosmic event tore the fabric of space, time, and reality. This singularity created parallel universes and wondrous locations within extra-dimensional spaces. Very few know of these extra-dimensional spaces, let alone even how to enter them. But those who have learned to manipulate these spaces and to enter, they did so by manipulating the quantum mechanics of their realities through science, magic, and sometimes plain old luck. But the question I have for all of you today is, should you fear what's beyond your understanding? Or will you find joy in these extra-dimensional spaces?
He said the thing.
That means I would be scared of everything. I know nothing.
I want to know what's the temperature in a bag of holding.
So, Candlekeep is a city unlike others. It is a city that primarily holds great books, wondrous magic books, and other tomes of fantasy. And it's usually guarded by the avowed disciples within the great walls of Candlekeep. And that is actually where we're going to start. Our story starts within the halls of Candlekeep's great library. And you've all been invited into Candlekeep by the avowed. And these are the disciples who vigorously serve Candlekeep. Some of you are strangers to each other. Others are recent acquaintances. But your purpose within Candlekeep today is going to be explained soon enough. You're being escorted by an avowed named Cain. Cain is a thin, pale man, and he wears the purple vestments and hoods of the avowed. He walks in front of you all with his hands behind his back. Other than your footsteps, it is relatively quiet. And as with most corridors within Candlekeep, the halls are well maintained, free of dust or grime. And you're currently walking down one of the great library's northern hallways. The floors consist of fine dwarven stone, masoned to perfection. Long blue carpets taking up most of the middle of the hallway, occasionally muffle your steps as you walk. To the left in the hallway, magical flames crackle and light up the area, but give off no heat. Massive windows also to the left, spaced out every 10 feet, and allows you to overlook the city of Candlekeep. These tall windows also allow the moon's glow to spill into this great hallway that you are walking through. Above, ornate tapestries hang on these arched ceilings, fluttering by some unseen wind. Candlekeep is relatively cool, but it is very dry. And the smell of paper and ink fill your nostrils. And as you continue this slow march to an unknown destination following this avowed named Cain, he's walking and slowly turns back to speak to all of you. Before we arrive at Fostandia's chambers, if you could please introduce yourselves to me once again, for my memory slips through the times. I do not want to offend anyone. What is your name?
Kit.
And describe what you look like.
I am a human. I have on heavy armor, and I have a warhammer. Thank you. Warhammer. Kick ass.
Hi, my name is Nix. I am wearing medium armor. 5'8", brown hair, brown eyes. Have a shield emblazoned with an eye, with a lit candle above it. And mace swinging at my side.
Cool.
It looks somewhat unused.
Right now it's unused.
You see Sheldon. He is a total, in the later end of his life. He's 365. He comes in. He weighs in at 300, 400 pounds. He's just a wide, stout, absolute unit of a turtle man. He's 5.5 feet. He looks like Master Oogway from Kung Fu Panda, except he has these big Coke bottle glasses. And yeah, that's Sheldon.
I'm playing Conrad. He's a 37-year-old, 6'10", 285-pound barbarian, swinging a great axe with ease.
I'm playing Nina, and she is a non-assuming, sneaky elf, wood elf, carrying a rapier and a dagger at her side.
Okay. Cain, after hearing your names and having an idea what you look like, continues marching, and he says, well, since we all know each other and we're almost at our destination, I'm sure you all have questions why you've been summoned to Candlekeep. I am allowed to tell you some information as I will at this moment. You see, we're needing your help to locate a mage by the name of Matreus. Matreus was looking through the donated collection that was bequeathed to us by the great sorceress Fostandia. Matreus allegedly told us that he was hired by the citizens of a small town called Mayrin. Apparently they were having troubles with a deep and creeping darkness in a neighboring village called Vermilion. So the people of Mayrin hired Matreus to help stop this darkness from approaching their town. Matreus heard of extra-dimensional spaces that contain powerful weapons, magic, and beautiful spells that he can use to battle that creeping darkness. Knowing that Candlekeep holds great books and collections, he was aware of Fostandia the Sorceress collection she left us. For Fostandia, too, studied extra-dimensional planes of existence. So, Matreus paid to have a few hours within her chamber, and when the avowed, my brothers, went to go retrieve him, he disappeared. He's been nowhere to be found within Candlekeep, nowhere to be found within the chamber. We are baffled to Matreus' disappearance. And it was about 2 days ago. So we have been pretty desperate, hiring those here and there. And now it is your turn to see if you can find out the whereabouts of this wizard for us. Any comments, questions?
Hey, Baru, he sort of teleported us here, and we never got paid for our first job. And I was just wondering who had contact for that.
Baru, Brother Baru.
Yeah.
I'm aware some of you came through another portal we summoned. You will be paid handsomely in time, but at this moment, we need your assistance urgently to find this wizard, for if it gets out, Candlekeep is unsafe. There can be issues with commerce coming and going, if you understand. Okay? After walking with Kane for several minutes, he actually stops in front of these two very large oak doors. A stone plaque outside the doors reads, "The Festandia Collection, donated upon her death." Kane reaches up. Oops, sorry. Wrong song.
Doors of
Yeah, no, yeah. My apologies.
Shit me up.
Kane opens up the doors slowly. You hear no sounds from the hinges, and that's a testament of the cleanliness of Candlekeep. He reveals to you a large library. There are modest-sized books everywhere, and there are magical orbs floating near the ceiling of this library, giving off nice light. There's also a raised octagonal study with a large pine desk and a leather-backed chair. And this room, this chamber of books, has a strong smell of pine, paper, and cinnamon.
Yeah.
So,
Let's
Put all you guys right up here.
keep me inside now.
yes.
Some hoes in this house.
Right.
Upon entering this library, you immediately notice by the fireplace a strange-looking elf with grayish-blue skin, sporting black hair pushed back in a nice ponytail. He dresses in pompous finery, very bright colors. He wears a gold breastplate and a large, bright red hat with one of the rims folded upward, almost like a buccaneer pirate hat. And with a sparkling glow from the fireplace, the elf turns and looks over at all of you with a small grin on his face. I see I am not the only one who was brought here to solve the mystery of the missing mage. I am Pharrell. And the book that he was reading, he closes it and he looks at all of you.
Hi, Pharrell.
Hey, Sheldon.
I'm Kit. You look really cute. I like your outfit.
So,
Nice hat,
Yeah, it's a good look. It's a good look on you.
I too was hired by the Avowed to find this Matre's character, and I've been doing my research. I don't know about the reputation of any of you, but I'm sure you've heard of me. I'm one of the greatest investigators at Waterdeep.
Sorry, no.
No.
Congratulations.
No.
Okay, he seems very pompous and cocky to all you guys. He starts walking a little closer to you, and he glances around the library and looks back at the party. Well, obviously, you heard about Matre's disappearance, and I found some evidence over at this desk in the corner. And he points over to this octagonal area that's sort of raised, where you see a desk with objects on top of it. It appears that is probably Matre's last known location for the evidence I saw over there, which, of course, you, great sleuths, will probably figure out yourself. There are some notes Matre's wrote next to a very beautiful gold book. A book by the great wizard, Morden Caden. The rest of you really don't know who Morden Caden is, but Sheldon, you have an idea. And it's right. So as Sheldon's sitting there and he's mumbling to himself, he knows who Morden Caden is. Pharrell says, for the rest of you who don't know, Morden Caden is one of the Forgotten Realm's greatest wizards. He mastered the planes walking. He can easily walk through dimensions at ease. And Festandia, her collection, she envied him, and she studied, and she too mastered to enter other planes of existence. I have a feeling Matre has stuck his nose far too deep into something. But alas, since you're all here, my services will not be needed. I'm gonna probably leave. I have other things to tend to. In fact, there was a murder of a young woman of the Yellow Crest family. I think I will go help them solve this murder. He walks by and he has this book, and he goes over to Nina, and he takes this book he has in his hand and puts it on your chest, and he gives it to you.
I take the book.
Nina!
Can I pickpocket him?
No. He's looking right at you, and you won't be, obviously you're not going to realize it. And he gives you the book, he says to you, freedom is not free, my lady. It has a steep price. His eyes leave you and he glances at everybody else as he's slowly walking out. Something wicked this way comes, my friends. I don't want to be here when it comes calling. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again if you're still alive. Salutations. And he smiles and bows once again.
Smack his butt at the house.
And
And like 2 1-shots, I assume, maybe 3. Sometimes that long.
and he walks out. The doors close, and all of you are now inside this large library. The book you have in your hand, the title is The Heavens of Celestia and the Hells of Avernus.
Oh boy.
And it discusses stories of heavens and heaven and hell. It also talks about freedom is very important to survive and stuff like that, and escape from both heaven and or hell.
I'm all about freedom.
So
My character is.
So in this library, as you can see the map, there's areas you can look at. There's a fireplace. There's a bunch of collection of books in the shelves. There's stacked books on several chairs. There's also a desk where Pharrell said there was some type of evidence on the desk. So what would you guys like to do?
I want to browse through the book to see if there's just anything that sticks out. Like,
All right. The book you're reading?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do an intelligence roll, please.
Always
But you like the wisdom, right? I think it's wisdom is the one. Is it your wisdom that's higher?
Yeah, I'm good at noticing things. I just don't know what it means.
So Nina starts going through the book. Awesome.
Yeah.
The main theme you're picking up from this book that talks about heaven and hell is how angels and demons will do anything to be free from these celestial and demonic homes. And it just recurs about these demons and angels wanting to escape. What would you like to do?
I would like to make my way over to the desk.
Okay, put your character over there.
You're gonna sit.
It's a comfy chair.
Careful with standing and sitting. Are you gonna sit?
Used by the wizard.
As you step up for several steps and you go over to this beautiful alcove, it's like an octagonal alcove, and there are bookshelves all around. There's glowing orbs of light illuminating the area. On the desk itself, you see there's like an old brown letter opener. You see there's some notes scribbled on 2 pages. And there's a feathered quill pen inside some small makeshift skull. You also see silver candelabras, some pristine skulls of a human and some strange beast. And you also notice a large gold book. The notes you see are these, and I'm going to allow you to look at them, and I'm going to go around the table to other people out. So Kit walks over, and you see her studying the notes and grabbing some papers and looking. Nix, what would you like to do?
I also want to go up into the raised area,
Okay, put your character over there.
and I want to, while she's going over the specific notes on the desk, I actually want to walk the perimeter and see if there's anything obviously out of place in the shelves.
Make an investigation roll. This library has been so clean and well kept. There's no dust anywhere, so it's even hard for you to tell if books are missing. And the books are perfect, and you don't see anything out of place. Most of the books that you see are from Festandia's collection are books about fantastical locations, different planes of existence, alternate realities, and the mysterious spaces in between as you're reading all the titles and going around. Okay. Sheldon.
You said there was a book by Morgan Kanan?
There is, and he said it was over at the desk where she's at reading notes.
Okay. I want to look at that book.
All right, go over there. Can you put the turtle
I'm
over?
going to be over there.
Stepping up, you see this desk with all these weird items, but the one thing that catches your attention is a large, heavy tome. It's called, on the front, there's a title that says, The Joy of Extradimensional Spaces. This is a thick book made of ornately tooled leather, and it has gold filigree all around it. Of particular interest, though, to you is the illustration on the cover. It's a face of an imposing spellcaster You see 2 red jewels also embedded in the cover, one on the latch and another at the lower neck area of the bust of this spellcaster. Let's make you with advantage an Arcana check.
All right. So +5. It's a 10.
Okay, and that's with advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a 5.
You have an idea. You think this may be Mordenkainen, but you're not too sure.
he seems vain. It's probably him.
And looking through the book as it opens up easily, the pages, oddly, are all blank. Okay. Let me go to use. Conrad.
I'm gonna make my way into this little cove here because I see some chests that I like to take a look in.
Opening up the chests, they're filled with books. Books. And a lot of the books are works of Mordenkainen. And as you look, to you, they're gibberish. You're a barbarian. A lot of the Pastandia, she liked Mordenkainen, she worshipped him, she studied him, and that's what you see in the chest.
Do I know they're from Mordenkainen? What tells me?
They're not from, but they're about Mordenkainen.
Because the name's written in it?
Yeah, you'll see his name
I'm gonna
name
grab one
multiple
of the books
times.
that has his name multiple times and go over to Sheldon.
Okay, so walk over there.
What?
Who the hell's Morden?
Mordenkainen's a famous wizard. He along with other wizards, like Volos and them, they wrote lots of books and shit, and they did cool stuff. And they're like traveling on planes and doing wizard shit.
I don't know.
Now, Conrad, you're about steel and blood. This magic stuff to you is just jibber jab. You can care less about. But to Sheldon, it's a lot more.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Well, this shit's boring, so I'm gonna go sit by the fire. Let me know what you find.
Okay.
Wizards grasp the fabric of reality and turn it against their
He
will.
walks away.
You just hit things with a slab of iron.
Nina,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
So I was reading my book, huh? I guess I'm gonna go over to where they're at, and I'm just giving them a summary of what the book that I have is about.
And you tell him.
This basically says that the angels are trying to get out of heaven, and the demons are trying to get out of hell. And
Sucks.
I don't know why you handed me this book. It doesn't seem to be missing from the shelves. So that's what's up with my book. Do I see anything interesting along the desk that he hasn't picked up yet?
Anything of real interest was this big gold book with this spellcaster's face on it, and some notes that you see Kit is vigorously reading.
Should I pry the gems off the book?
You go to try. What are you going to use?
I'd swat you away. Fucking don't do that.
Okay, yeah. You see Sheldon.
I'm holding the book.
Sheldon is holding the book.
Stop it.
Are you going to try to take the book from Sheldon?
No, I was just going to try to pop the gem off of it.
Sheldon, are you going to allow that to
This is
happen?
property of the Candlekeep, and you don't do that to books.
Okay.
Okay. So you have these notes, and you all notice, including you, that Kit is just sitting there mesmerized by some papers that she has. So
guys, these notes don't really make that much sense, honestly. The first one says that there's a common word that we can use to open up a portal. And then this other one seems like it's kind of just... It's gibberish, kind of. It's singularities of an epic proportion. Cataclysmic events are underway. Extraterrestrial spaces await. Preparation for the unknown is in order. Time and space have no boundaries. Entering these spaces will provide answers. Remember to speak the magic word.
So, side note, game-wise, if you're given a note or a piece of paper, just like she did, nice and clear and read it, the rest of you really have to listen because she may not pick up on some clues, but you might do it. And you can also ask to see the papers and ask questions. So
the other one says, according to Fastina's notes, speaking the common word will open an extraterrestrial doorway to a magical location with unseen space.
All right. So
I know what that means. No.
Can I see the notes?
Yeah, you can look at them.
where's the word?
It doesn't. It's in Fatima's notes, I guess. She's wrote it down somewhere.
All right.
Sorry, I was looking over your shoulder.
It's okay.
If you were doing that.
So Fatima's notes. Where's Fatima's notes?
I don't know.
Fistania's notes.
Maybe right there. Maybe that's what Fatima's notes.
Every first letter of this is capitalized and spells
What?
S. C-E-P-T-E-R.
Is that a word?
Scepter? Did you say scepter? Because there's a scepter over here.
That is the scepter.
Scepter! Scepter! Is that what you spelled out? Good job, Nick. We're transported.
Suddenly,
Well, that wasn't what I expected to happen.
suddenly, when the word scepter is said, electricity begins to fill the air. The hairs on your head stand on end. Energy fills this chamber. Loose papers near the fireplace and Conrad's begin to spin and twirl by some unknown force. Suddenly, gray bricks begin to appear magically by the fireplace, and one by one they begin to stack on top of each other, forming an extra-dimensional doorway.
Guys.
Cool!
What?
That guy Pharrell must be like, not the great investigator if he didn't figure it out.
Magical lights and orbs are now pulsating all around the door's frame, and from where you're at, looking into the doorway, clouds swirl, light bends, and suddenly you see a beautiful foyer of some unknown house within the doorway. Rippling energy makes the portal appear like you're looking in water, and something else starts happening. Let's make perception rolls, and anybody gets a 12 or higher, please speak up.
12.
Oh,
No, I got 3. Wait, do I get a bonus on perception?
Yeah, I think so.
It's on your thing.
My perception's 17.
swipe.
Okay.
Would that be my,
Awesome.
my wisdom?
But I rolled a 3, so how's that work?
That's not gonna help. It's under. So for the people who got 12 or higher, what did Conrad?
9.
Wow.
I'm staring at this.
That's weird. So both of you, the cleric and the wizard, not really enthralled with the portal, but you notice that the bricks around the portal are slowly fading and disappearing, meaning telling you both that this portal is only open for a short time.
Hey guys, right. We're to open the door. Door is fading.
And door's closing. Let's go. And
Wait, I don't think we should go
I walk through.
No, no!
Actually, I want to look at the desk real quick.
I don't
see if
think we
there's
should go
any
through. We
trinkets
can
of,
open
like,
it any
the magic of
time.
anything that might
That's
be.
true.
Because we don't know what the magic word is yet. It's not the same. No,
Isn't it?
that
Make an
that's
Arcana
the
check
common
as you run over
word.
to the
Oh.
table.
You fucking-
I'm through.
I'm chilling over here. Don't do that, holy dumbasses.
So
Oh my god.
I see a magic portal. I walk through it.
But, I mean,
Are we ready? Are we ready to go through this?
We're going.
Conrad, you guys just walk right in.
so
I trust my turtle.
the other dude that was in here.
Atreus.
Atreus. Is he still around?
No.
There's nobody else in the chamber but you guys.
Oh.
And now
we
Sheldon
have to
and
find
Conrad just march straight into this
Yeah, it's
portal.
freaking
Dum dums.
You guys
We're
are-
done.
in another world. I don't want to go through.
Pursuit of knowledge,
before it
baby.
closes.
Say what?
Insight. How long before it closes?
You figure it out. You really can't tell, but it's just disappearing slowly. Maybe within the hour,
Can you
Yeah.
guys jump back through
30
the other
minutes,
way?
an hour.
Can I stick my head back through?
No. You guys went in. I gotta stop and see what these guys
Yeah,
do.
I'm rushing in.
Nina just goes straight in. Her cape billows and she goes in.
Don't get left behind, dog.
Oh, jeez.
You know the rule. Don't divide the group.
All right.
We're planes hopping.
Alright, fuck it. You guys are dumbasses. We don't know the answer, but
You go in, and finally the cleric, as your whole party goes in, and this magical doorway is there, and there's some type of foyer to an unknown house on the other side.
But I really wanted to go to the door and tell someone we were doing this first.
Nope.
But
We got
time to go rescue
crowd
them.
full of-
All right, so you guys all go in to this portal.
Start screaming and yelling. That's what we should do next, right? Just make all the things come.
I'm gonna get a map. We don't have to stop. I just want to take this out the way. I'm gonna bring out a map. It'll take me about a minute. Thank you.
Oh my god.
The cake's here. Or like the Doctor Who tunnel. Like,
the doorway. We just to open the door.
We
and say,
could have.
Hey, I'm gone.
We could have. That's the smart thing to do. But if I
Scepter.
I see a portal, I just walk through it.
That's just it.
I want to kill
Average
everything.
intelligence, no strength at
Little
all,
trust
but
it.
high wisdom. First thing I thought of, tell someone.
No, yeah, I know that's very nice.
However,
I'm
half
like
of you were already gone.
I'm like intrigued. I'm like I always wanted to planeswalk. It's on my bucket list. Let's go.
All right, we got this.
I can't believe you dumbasses just jumped through that freaking portal. What the hell?
We got this. I hope.
We need to now speak
good.
a magic word. We don't know what it is. There's gonna be
Oh, no, no,
okay.
no, no, it'll fall apart.
We'll just start saying words.
positive
We'll just start saying words.
that. Oh god. Positive that they're gonna be like, there's gonna be somebody there waiting for us to be like.
It's okay. We'll beat it out of
Who goes
Mateus.
there? Yeah, we'll just.
Matreus will
we'll
know.
just kill them.
Matreus will know, and then he'll tell us.
Put everybody right here.
Or actually, he probably doesn't know. That's why he's trapped in here.
do it in our. Well, I guess you should do it in
No.
order of how the dumbasses jumped through the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Jesus.
All right.
It's okay. It's gonna be fine. It's just,
It is.
So the last words. It'll be fine.
We're like down the hall looking at some gardens.
Beautiful.
Thanks for figuring that clue out quickly, because I had never fucking clue. I was like, oh,
Scepter. Does it say scepter?
Like right here on the nice.
Septum.
No, I just have it at like the least resolution.
My one claim to fame is too many things that.
Wisdom.
deciphering the things.
Puzzles.
Not all puzzles, just that kind of puzzle.
All right. I don't know where the portal is, but
It's right there.
oh, put it. Actually, move your characters back into the foyer. Yeah, there you go, something like that. Oh no, let's.
Opposite.
Yeah, just right in front of those main doors. Move it up a little bit. Right, perfect, excellent. Thank you. So. Each you emerge from the portal into a grand foyer of some unknown mansion. The portal you exited actually stands between you and the mansion's main doors. The ceiling arches about 15 feet above your head, and there are long hallways that stretch out on either sides of the foyer, one going to the left and another going to the right. Directly opposite the foyer is a stairwell going up to a different level of this mansion. Suddenly, appearing to the left of the doorway, you see an old man with a pointy blue hat, blue robes, long white beard. He appears to be holding a large red crystal shard under one arm and some type of spell book in the other, and he's holding a tray filled with all sorts of eating and cooking utensils as he walks. And immediately, upon making eye contact with all of you, he drops the tray and everything he's holding to the ground, and it shatters, echoing through the hall. By the gods, are you real? This old man says as he's holding his hands up, shaking, and he's looking over, and he goes to touch your face. He touches you, and he pulls back really quick as soon as he touches you. Oh, I didn't dream this would happen. The lords have been watching over me aloud. Thank you. The portal is here. Oh, now he goes down, and he's looking. He grabs the crystal, this red shard. He's looking at it, and he squints his eye, and he picks up and grabs the book, holds it, he looks at everyone. I am Atreus. Welcome to Fastania's mansion. I've been here for 20 years. Oh, I've been trying to find the command word to get out, but now you've all helped me. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm so thank you. And he seems very happy and genuine to see all of you standing there.
Are you by yourself?
I came here by myself. This is a great mansion. It's amazing. There is some Cumin you'll meet, and Cumin is a great help. Fastandia's not here, but this is a beautiful place, and there's great wonders for every one of you. And you see him holding up this red crystal. There is an item for every one of you here, magic and wondrous. I will tell you what I will do. Since you helped me finally leave, I can go. I'll go to the portal. portal. I will hold it open. From my time spent here, I've learned different magic spells. It would allow you to search for weapons, your destiny, magic scrolls, whatever you think of is in this mansion. And then when you come through, I will tell you more, as we all have a lot to talk about. By the gods, I thought I was going to die in this place. A cat goes by the hallway, sort of sees you guys, and goes up the stairs.
Can I roll to see if he's like
Insight, yes.
Insight. No, I don't. I
Yeah,
can't tell.
you just to you he's like a crazy old man that wants to leave.
Does he seem befuddled?
I'll make an insight check.
7 plus 5.
Again, you're hard to figure out, but he seems like a crazy old man that's been probably locked up for a long time. And from what you guys heard him say, 20 years.
That's a long time.
20 years, 2 days.
2 days in the the other side of the portal. 20 years here.
So you can't figure it out. He just seems like a desperate man. He's happy. You can see it, but that's all you really can get.
Can you show us around?
I want to leave here, my large friend, but you are more than welcome to look throughout this grand mansion of Vastania's.
It's been
I escort him towards the portal and pickpocket him since there's anything worth stealing.
As you go to do that, he says to you, "You foolish child, woman, I've dealt with thieves like you before. There's magic aura around me that protects me from people like you, but there's great stuff in here where you will not need to pick any pockets, young lady."
So, like, how long can you hold open the thing?
I can hold long because I know the command word from that side, my friends. Scepter. I figured it out myself.
But, so how do we open it from here?
There's no need. The portal will stay open, as I will keep it open on the other side for all of you. And at any time you want to leave, you'll be welcome to come through. And he seems really happy and genuinely happy. You guys are sort of picking up the vibe that he's not trying to be a trickster. He's just very happy to finally leave. And he's being honest, as far as you can tell, about him saying there's wondrous stuff in this mansion.
Let's look for some shit.
Well, make haste. I believe that the portal is already fading.
I know spells, my holy one. I know spells that will keep it open waiting for you, that will slow the digression of the portal.
Right, but it's happening now, so off you go.
Chop chop.
Out you go.
He gets so happy, he drops this like book that he had in his arm, but he's still holding the red crystal that he picked up, and he's ecstatic, and he's looking around at all of you. Thank you, oh! This old man walks through to the portal, and he goes in. Cool. Now, when he goes into the portal, it's hard to tell what's going on, but you can sort of see the chamber you were just at. It's sort of like looking in water. You suddenly hear the sound of glass shattering on the other side. And due to the ripples, you really can't tell what that shattering sound was. And then, clear as day, you hear Maitreya say, "By the gods, you're real! The legends are real! You're alive! No, it must have been the shard! No, please, no!" And suddenly Maitreya lets out the most horrifying, blood-curdling shriek you've ever heard. And suddenly, the extra-dimensional doorway shuts down.
You know what?
Well, that's
I bet it was
That went well.
Morgan Kanan.
Really well.
He's an asshole.
He was
And
probably in the crystal.
he likes red. I look at the book that he dropped.
The book that you see, it's a brown leather. It's brown leather, has black binding, and there's an embossed heart on the front, and it's red. And the title of the book is "From Faerun to Hell and Back Again." And you read it, and it talks about a brave group of warriors that vanquished a legendary evil, banishing its soul to the depths of Avernus. The warriors aren't particularly named, but the demon had a name that you can see throughout the book, and it's called He Who Was. The book is very vague about other aspects.
Did they banish him into a red crystal?
You can't tell. He's just breezing through it. This is him, Sheldon.
Okay, yeah, it's just a book. A book about some like legendary tales and stuff. Let's go look at some cool magic shit.
And at that moment, as you close the book, all of you hear a voice echoing throughout this house.
Coming here was a mistake. This is no house of learning, just death.
Cumin?
Where was that coming from?
Is that you, Cumin?
Throughout the house, just right.
Megatron.
As you hear that, you're all sort of startled. Behind you are two main doors to the mansion. There are stairs going up. As you sort of look around, several cats scoot by and run in that direction. And now it's quiet.
Can I chase a cat and try to pet it?
You look down the corridor, and you see there are several doors. One at the far end is slightly ajar, and two that are closed to the left. You don't see the cats.
I poke my head in the room right in front of us.
You go into that room.
I look for traps.
Alright, so make a perception roll before you open the door.
Yay, it's a roll that I'm good with. Oh, I got it. Well, yeah. So, the 17 that I have of perception, that means I have a 3.
A bonus.
You have a bonus of 7, so you add 7 to 12, so it's 19.
Nice. Nice team.
Okay, so you see no traps on the door. In fact, it's slightly ajar and opened. You open it?
Is it safe?
Slide that out the way.
I assume Betrayus triggered any traps.
Yeah, you know, it's fine.
Let's just walk into every room.
Yeah, right? Could this...
Who's got the most hit points? Send that person.
Yeah, let me go in all the doors so you don't die.
Okay.
I need you to live.
Still got a couple of healing potions left from.
Nina, you sort of peek into this door, and it looks like a study. The entire far wall is actually from floor to ceiling, just a massive bookshelf. There are even books stacked up on some chairs with scarlet armrests and small tables in this room as you're peering around. You notice there are several unique paintings also on the walls, and a fluffy black cat curled up on one of the chairs. And this, as far as you can tell in this room, it sort of feels safe.
Alright, I want to look around and see if there's anything worth entertaining myself
All right, so move your character in. Now we're gonna go around the table. What would you like to do?
I want to pet the kitty.
You're gonna go into that room? So you're gonna go in and you're gonna start petting the kitty. I need you to make an animal. It would be, let's see, right? Yeah, that's fine. Make an animal handling check, please.
What do I
You're gonna roll as a wisdom.
We're gonna get turned into cats.
I got an 8.
Oh, okay, well, that wasn't the roll. You need a 10 or higher.
Okay, so.
Yeah, the cat sort of reaches up to scratch you and you back out. You know, you back up a little bit, and the cat sort of puts his head back down to rest. Nix. Now you've got doors behind you. You also got 2 corridors and a flight of stairs. There's doors here, there, and another door that's open at the far end.
Nobody's checked the doors behind us.
Yeah, you can do it.
Check the doors behind. Okay. This is where the portal appeared.
Yeah, so those are main doors to the mansion, as you can tell. So are you going to check those doors?
I am.
How are you going to check them?
Well, one.
The words that say airlock.
Yeah, I assume there's a door handle of some kind.
There's 2 doors, and you're just going to open it up.
Gently, carefully, small.
No, just kick them open.
The doors open inward. You step back. You're immediately met with the swirling celestial bodies of space and time. This mysterious house is completely surrounded by a purple masmatic energy of a swirling vortex. There's no ground, there's no sky, there's no horizon. There's only a purple void of magical energy as you look all around, and a breeze of wind, a strong wind, going into the house. Looking outside this manor from where you're at, Nix, it actually makes you feel concerned, trapped, and in a way, forgotten.
Right. Shut the doors quicker than I opened them. And just say, nope.
Okay.
Yeah,
Doors are closed.
sounds appropriate.
All right, Conrad, what would you like to do?
For now. stand my ground.
Okay. Do you have any weapons in your hands?
Looking around.
I always have my axe
You
ready.
always have an axe.
Ready to
Okay,
hit
standing there. Okay, you're standing ready, looking around. A cat goes over by you, Conrad. Sort of goes by your leg, looks up, and starts rubbing its body and its tail affectionately around your leg.
You read my mind.
Infecting you.
I'm gonna just get off.
Okay, it hisses a little bit, realizes you don't like it or want it, and you see the cat go up the stairs to a second level. Okay, Nina, you're in this room.
I'm searching for anything of interest or.
Make a, Nina, what I'd like you to do is make an investigation roll.
3, nothing.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a library or some type of study for you. Lots of books, the 3 paintings on the wall. There's a cat that's sleeping that almost attacked poor old Kit. And that's about it.
Does the cat have a collar on or anything?
No problem on the cat. Okay. What would you like to do now in this room?
I'm gonna do the same thing you just did. See if I can.
All right, make an investigation.
Except do it where it works.
I got a crit.
Oh, that's our first crit! Crit! All right. Well, because of your investigation roll, your eyes are moving around. You quickly start gathering all these facts and figure out that roll. Almost all the books in the study, they were written by somebody by the name of Fastandia. There are some, looks like journals here and there, and what you can tell is Fastandia was a very powerful sorceress. She was actually a priest of Mistra, the goddess of magic. You also read in one of the journals that Fastania fell in love with a dashing pirate and granted this pirate the gift of immortality. You see that she was concerned about visitors coming into this space such as yourself. So Fastania hid the command word to open a new portal to go into Candlekeep on the spines of 7 golden books in this mansion.
Okay. That's a good thing to know.
Okay. Nyx, there's a party in the room. There may or may not be more stuff to do in there, but you also got other options. What would you like to do?
There are other options.
You guys, are you gonna separate?
I'm definitely going to. I'm going to.
Out of curiosity, I'm just going to go check out the room right next door.
Okay.
So I'm not far.
Hold up. Just get right to that door.
You look like another cat and I almost kicked you.
So,
All right, you're gonna get
I
to
had
the
a
door.
golden book to start with.
So he's the cleric walks to this door. You think you might hear faint rhythm, maybe a music or a song coming from the inside. It's very subtle. It's muffled.
Rue Sandstorm.
Give me your.
And there's light coming from the bottom of this big door. So, once you think about that, now what do you?
I'll go in the room all the way down.
So let's move you over here.
It was Heavens of Celestia and Hells of Avernus. And then the Golden Morgan book was the Joy of Extradimensional Spaces.
Okay. You get to this far end, and there are 2 doors. One to your left, with a purple light seeping through the bottom, and another with orange light coming through the bottom, almost like candles.
I go into this one.
You're gonna go to that one? You're just gonna grab the door, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to this one.
You go to grab the door, and I'm gonna stop right there with you. You.
Head this way. Alright guys, one fight.
Alright. You go to that door.
I'm just gonna go to the next one. And I'm gonna stay here.
Alright, okay.
Is this the same guy that I tried to below the
Probably. I forgot what character.
when the
All
ceiling
right, so-
was falling?
Yes.
You get to that doorway. There's some lights coming. The door to your right seems to be going to an outside area, and you see a cat pop its head and look at you, and then go back outside. But the door in front of you has a simple doorknob. Are you gonna just open it, or are you gonna go outside? Okay. You start knocking. Make a perception roll.
16.
You listen. You hear nothing, but the room you passed, you start picking up the aroma of food. And you think you hear the sounds of something or someone preparing foods. Okay.
My gut gets the best of me. I'm gonna hit that.
Go back to, okay, stand there. Nina, you're in this room. What would you like to do?
I head back out
Okay.
into the hall.
Into the hole.
And I'll join the big guy at. Hey! But I'm gonna grab some of the stuff that fell on the floor, the cooking utensils.
Yeah, and they're all over the ground. There's a tray. You got probably 2 cups, silverware, and 2 plates.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick that stuff up and bring it towards.
Sounds good.
It's like, hey, lunch.
Now, last is you. You're in this room. You have an idea of all the books, and your eyes, you're gazing around, and with that high crit score. Let's see. Underneath the cat that you tried to pet, you see there's a gold book. A large gold book that looks very similar to the one that you saw on Candlekeep.
So I throw the cat across the room and I
Do another animal handling check. It's 10 or higher. And if not, it's going to, you're going to have to do initiative with a cat that's going to. So let's make the animal handling roll. It's pretty low.
You can do it.
I have faith in you.
Fight the cat.
the cat got me.
What did you get?
A 2.
The cat scratches your hand, gets up, and runs out the room. You take 1 point of slashing damage. 1 point. And Pogo is hiding somewhere in your cape, by the way. The gold book looks like the one that you saw on the desk that Sheldon grabbed and held onto. Another thing that's grabbing your attention are the 3 paintings on the walls. So you got the book?
Yeah.
All right, so you look at the book. Now, this book does not say the Joy of Extradimensional Spaces. The only thing you see on the book that's different is on the spine, there is a single large letter, the letter I. And then, other than the pictures.
Yeah, what's on the pictures?
One is a landscape of a large green dragon. It's pulling free from chains. Another is a Pegasus, and it seems to be flying away from the cage. And the last one, it's out of place, but it's a weird horizontal painting of an organ's keyboard.
Our Pegasus is divine. Escaping heaven. Dragons from hell. Trying to leave.
So, with those paintings, do you want to do anything, or?
Play the keyboard.
What? I want to go out to the hallway and let everybody know to look for gold books.
All right, let's step out.
Hey guys, I figured out that we have to find books that are golden and have letters on their spines.
Nice.
Found one already that has an eye, so look for them, please. That way we can get back.
Okay. So, are you going to do anything else in that room?
Play the keyboard.
There's a keyboard in there?
Yeah, one of the paintings is actually an out of place. It's not a dragon or a mythical creature, but it's a painting of Orion's keys. And it's framed, and it's horizontal. It's on the wall.
You want me to play it?
It's magic. It's a magic study.
Okay, I'm gonna try to play the keyboard.
You're touching it with your hands, right?
I'm gonna throw the cat at the
The cat, you can't find the cat. It's gone. But you do have a nice memento on your hand. So, what would you like to do with the keyboard? Or the painting?
You don't have to. If you ask Sheldon, he'll do it.
Sheldon, come play this keyboard painting.
Okay. I'll walk over. Yeah.
All right. So you start moving past the area. You see the cleric sort of listening to a doorway. Figure out he hears something, but he just doesn't grasp it. And you go into this room.
Come on, Sheldon.
Oh, that's a nice painting. I'm gonna play chopsticks.
So you guys. All right. You start touching it. This shelf slides to the side, revealing a stairwell that goes down to a lower level of this man.
Yay, Sheldon!
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Is it loud?
They heard it in the room. Where you're at, you'll hear something in a second. So I'm gonna go to you. You're by yourself at this door in this hallway. You hear some type of rhythmic something going on in this room.
Did I hear that though?
You can make a perception roll.
Probably.
Yeah, you heard the sound of something grinding, stone grinding on top of stone. In the room next door.
I'm gonna poke my head back in.
Okay, join the party over there. And what do you say? You see this doorway that leads down to, and there's stairs that go down to it.
What the? Ooh.
Yeah. Kit found this cool painting, and then I was like, oh, well, she wanted me to, and then I was like, chopsticks. And
Awesome. FYI, the next door down, I can't quite make it out, but it sounds like there's music coming from behind.
Ooh.
Oh, should we go check that out?
Yeah. Sheldon says, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Kick that door open.
How about we knock first?
So, okay. So let's put everyone to this door that's going to that door.
Okay.
Conrad and Nina.
Smell that?
That's fine.
Oh, you got plates.
Yeah, let's go get some food. Let's get some grub.
Gonna knock again on this one.
You get, and the door slides open slightly, and there's an aroma of cooking foods and spices that permeate from the door. And the sounds that you hear almost sounds like dicing of food on a cutting board. You hear the sounds of a pot boiling.
I'm going in.
Okay. Give me that piece. You going into?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, come.
Dude, we haven't even eaten since the mushrooms.
There's several cats that are walking around this room. They hiss and they go to the corner.
So many
A
cats.
few of them go back to it looks like a pantry in the back. But for you guys, looking around this room, there's a large iron stove that takes up most of the one wall. The rest of the room is actually filled with some tables and racks lined with hanging pots and pans and cooking utensils. Everything's actually sparkling clean in this room. Suddenly, you notice a small bat-winged creature flying over to a table. This creature stands about 2 feet tall. It's plump and gray, and it's holding a long wooden spoon. This creature is sort of cute and portly. It has a face of a baby elephant seal with a large nose covering most of its mouth, tiny black pea-sized eyes, and a puff of red hair on top of its head. This creature immediately looks at you and looks at Nina, flies over and hovers to both of you, and with several flaps making the hair and your capes flutter, this creature excitedly says, How Cuban can help me and help for you? Happy to see guests of Pastania. Very, very, very happy. Cuban be here for you. Hungry you are? I make food.
Put the plate out. Put the bowl out. Yeah.
Food. Cuban, this little creature grabs it. It makes Cuban very happy. I make you really good food. Pastania's guests are taken care of. No doubt, no doubt. He flies over and starts grabbing a little spoon, grabbing some of this broth. This is Cuban's chicken broth. Very, very good for you both. And he starts pouring it. Oh, this makes Cuban very happy. And starts passing you both 2 bowls of this. And you smell the aroma, and it's a very powerful, spicy chicken smell. It looks really good. So you guys gonna take that?
You know we're gonna turn into cats, right? Alright.
Yeah. As you serve it, Cuban is watching both of you, very ecstatic, and
Is it good?
smile. It's good. Is it good?
It's delicious.
Oh, you make Cuban very happy. I can cook more for you. I clean, mend your clothes, perhaps. Do you have friends? Cuban can cook for them as well.
Do you have a knife sharpener?
You don't worry. Cuban can get you some sharpening stones. I will. Cuban flies over to a countertop and starts going through some utensils, and you see him grab onto one of a knife sharpening to a stone, and he brings it over to. It's too big for Cuban, but here you go.
Appreciate it.
All right, so that's where you guys are at.
Stuttering seal bat. Yeah, it's cute.
All right, now.
Turning into cats.
So the rest of you, Sheldon, Nix, and Kit, are standing by this door. Both of you make perception rolls. Number is 10 or higher.
All 3 of us, or just
No, just you two.
17.
I'm confused.
You don't have to. No, just you two.
Oh, we could just see if we hear this out. Okay, I got you. I got 13.
You both two hear some rhythmic music or song or something on the other side of the door. And there is a light source at the very bottom.
Cool.
Should we knock?
Nah. I open door and say, "Coming in."
Wait. Just as you reach for the door handle.
Okay.
No.
You can stop me. Like, I won't try hard.
It's like, wait. What color is the light under the door?
It's like an orange yellowish glow.
Yeah.
It's as if the rest of this area, there are gas lights everywhere. And it gives off the same type of glow.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm knocking.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Knock knock.
Okay, you hear no sound, but there's still some weird.
Do we still hear the music? Or
It's some type of rhythm. You can't put your nose on it if it's music or singing, but there's some type of rhythm or beat on the inside of it.
open door. Coming in.
You gonna let Sheldon do this? Okay.
Coming in.
I move my hand.
Jeez.
So,
I don't look good.
as you open this door, you're immediately met with the strange, unworldly music that you've never heard before. This music seems to be coming from a brown box with a protruding hollow brass tube or horn at the far side of this room.
It's like a drinking horn.
It's a record player.
This is Fantasia.
Oh, cute. Mops are mopping up.
Yes. So, you notice that there are several large brooms that are magically hovering about this room, sweeping and cleaning the floor. You also see that this area contains a battered or beat-up wooden mannequin and a weapons rack across from it holding staves and daggers. On the opposite side, behind the mannequin, there are several diagrams displaying attack formations and parry positions, and you see drawings of wielders with staffs and daggers. There's a bright indigo light at the far end from a window coming into this area and giving a purple glow at the far end. At that moment, the music stops. All the brooms slowly turn their attention towards the three of you. The music no longer is a music, but a staticky pattern you hear. And the brooms seem to be watching and contemplating. Are you a threat, or are you not? And at that moment, the brooms turn and continue sweeping as the music plays again. So,
Cool. I've never seen that thing before.
So, it seems like they're guarding, like they're like guard birds.
now the floor is scorched, there's damage, so this is like a training room that Vastandi probably used to practice her. One thing you guys notice out of the four, there are four staffs, quarterstaffs. One of them is very interesting. It's a dark black oak, and at the top of it is a amber crystal, crudely cut. And these large brooms are just sweeping, assuming you're probably
Do
not
you know a potion or something to make the broom sleep?
Typically, like, magical constructs don't have an awareness and won't be able to sleep. But I also haven't prepared the sleep spell, so I can't really do that.
Okay, so you guys sort of think about what you're going to possibly do next. I'm going to go to these two and the other one. So the warmth and the flavor of the soup that goes into your belly feels great. And you've never had such a cute little creature that's wanting to take care of both of you ever. Human can help you for whatever you ask you. If you have questions about the Standia's mansion, I can give you the answers.
Ask about the bugs.
No,
I don't know about the book.
you're not there.
You do.
Yeah, but you're not,
she
you're not
yelled
with
it out.
them right now, so.
You're right.
I know about
Yelled it out.
Sorry,
It's all right, you know what?
Sorry.
You get the lightning. No, I'm just kidding.
But I know about
The brooms all sweep up and beat shit out
So
of you.
it's both of you and this cute little creature that's hovering.
How long have you been here?
I do not recall, but I know that Standia birthed me, create me, centuries ago.
Centuries.
she says Kuman was from hell. I was from hell, and she made me not to be like hell, and I take care of the house, the cats, and the guests of Pastania.
You get guests often?
Only Matreus, who was probably sent here to watch the house, right? Pastania is away.
I see a door over here. What is it? What's in there?
Which door are you pointing to? Oh, that goes into the grand dining room. I would be glad to serve you some really good breads and soups and desserts if you wish to go inside.
Let me get my friend.
Yeah, I want to ask him the same. We're looking for gold books. Do you know where the gold books are? We want to read them.
Oh, there are gold books everywhere, my lady. And he sort of flies closer towards you and he goes to touch the side of your hair because it looks like he's never seen such beautiful hair. You gonna allow that to happen?
Yeah.
He touches it, he looks at it. Oh, forgive me, but you are beautiful. I've not seen beauty for a while, but the books, Pastania tells me, do not touch the gold books with the letter on the spine.
Yeah, that's the books we want to see.
They are throughout the mansion.
That's all we got.
Well, I'm gonna ask anyways. Do you remember what the letters were?
Pastania says to avoid the books. Kuman avoid the books.
Okay.
Just like Pastania tells Kuman, do not go below the mansion and open the room with the red door.
Red door, huh?
Okay.
Red's a bad color.
So, what are you guys planning on doing now? Now, there's a patio in the back. You have a door over there, or you can head out to
I don't want to split up from the group
Can
too
you
far.
come with us?
Oh, I have to stay here and cook, but I can help you later.
Perfect. We'll see you in a
We
minute.
got some more friends that are gonna eat, and we got a turtle that's vegetarian. So
Oh my! And his fat little hands start clapping together. And he spins around in the air and is all excited. Oh, excellent! Oh!
Cat's in the ladle at the peak.
Oh, and then he says to you, yeah, catches the ladle. Then he says to both of you, last warning, the arboretum outside, beautiful flowers, but the fairies are harmless, but yet mischievous. So be careful, for if you best ignore fairies, and if not, you'll be trapped forever there.
Beautiful.
Do they
See you
turn?
in 5.
Do they
Okay.
turn you into cats?
No, the cats are all over place, and Kuman feeds the cats, so cats can feed the house.
Cats can
I'm
feed
gone.
them.
I can't take his voice anymore.
All right, so you gonna walk out? All right, so
Yeah, I'm with you.
okay.
There's a
Yeah, the crazy stuttering. Yep,
There's a stuttering elephant with wings in there. Be careful.
Well done, by the way.
Yeah, it's cute.
All right, so
I'm offended.
you guys start coming down this hallway, and you hear this unworldly music you've never heard before. There's a door open and light coming out, and you see the rest of the party standing in the doorway. You see Sheldon, you see Kit, and you see Nix. You guys are together.
Sheldon, are you making this music?
Yeah!
Stop it. It's terrible.
Wait, that's music? What?
We get
No,
close.
there's this machine.
I want to look at that black staff that you mentioned.
All right, make an investigation while you're at it. No, Arcana, I'm sorry.
19?
All right, let me get to it. Yes, you look at that with that high roll, and the studies you had in the past, that type of staff was known as a staff of tremors. It's a very powerful magic staff, but it looks like it hasn't been touched. Possibly good reason.
Yeah.
The brooms, and you guys see this, these very large brooms, very healthy straw at the bottom, very thick oak sticks, dancing, flying around by some unknown force, cleaning this room.
I want to ride one.
You're gonna go and grab one.
Yeah, I want to ride it.
Okay. You begin to walk into the room. Nina goes past everyone and starts walking into the room. The broom stops sweeping as you approach, and they all turn their attention towards you. Nina walks straight in. These two start moving up a little bit.
Does the music stop?
Oh yeah, and you hear the sound, the rhythmic pattern again of static. Now you three feel concerned, but Nina walks right in.
I
So
rolled an 18, or whatever it is I'm doing. I'm trying to jump, I want to ride one.
you go to grab a broom. At that moment, all the brooms start glowing red. Roll initiative.
Hey, baby!
Group initiative. Alright, the brooms close in on Nina. The rest of you guys are there. You rolled an 18.
Get the horn ready, Steven.
Hold on, let me roll. Oh, nice.
So these dice that work for you.
I have an 18 also. That's the first one.
Boo!
Still doesn't get to go first.
Alright, who got 15 to 20?
25.
My initiative's 21 total.
So, Nix.
This is 15.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
15.
Okay, what did you get? 14. Oh. 14, you're behind Nix. And Kit, you're last.
Yeah.
So what I have is Sheldon, Nina, the Brooms, Nix, Conrad, and Kit, right?
Yep.
Sheldon, what would you like to do as you see Nina's about to grab?
Yeah, I see them start like aggressively moving.
And they're aggressively going for heads.
Okay. For all of us or just Nina?
They're closing in on Nina, but you can tell they're gonna be going.
I will bonus action, like get my animated shield floating around me.
Yep.
And then I'll grab the scepter. I'll wait. I really want to just. No, I'll firebolt the one closest to Nina.
Alright, so that would be what number? You guys see the numbers that are?
I guess number 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right, that is plus 5. That's a 9.
Your fireball completely misses. This broom dodges out and comes back again, and they're closing in on Nina. Anything else?
All right, be careful. The brooms are gonna hurt you, and then I back out of the room.
Okay. Next up,
So the
Nina.
brooms for the melee people can come in.
Apparently these aren't going to let me ride it, so I'm going to attack with my...
Which one? Which number do you see?
The one that already just missed or dodged.
Okay, you can character closer.
Right here. Alright, so
Rapier is out.
in my dagger venom.
Okay, your first shot is your rapier.
What one's my dagger? There's some misses. Alright, so what's my total to hit? Plus 6 for the rapier is plus 5, and then plus 1 for the dagger venom. So
You don't get bonuses on the second shot.
right, I just get the plus 1
To
for
the damage.
Yeah. So rapier hits with a 12, and the dagger hits with a 6.
The dagger misses as the broom flies around, but your rapier hits.
Okay. 2 plus 5. No. 2 plus 3. 5.
5 points. There's a hit. Splinters of wood fly from its towards the body, but it's still flying around. That was 5 points. Okay. Anything else?
I have bonus actions, right?
Yeah. Or no, you use your bonus action to hit with your dagger.
Okay.
Next up is the brooms.
Bye, guys. I had some soup before I died.
That's true. At least he died full.
All of the brooms, and you guys see this, you almost feel helpless as you see all these brooms float and fly quickly around Nina. This is number 1. Does a 13 hit.
No, whatever. That's 14.
Number 2 swings at your head. 22. 6 points of bludgeoning damage. You crack. You see Nina's hair go up and she sort of spins around. This is number 3. This is 10 hit. Okay, number 4 broom swings at your head. 19. 5 and 2. 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Nina gets struck, and you guys hear another crack to the skull, and you know it.
4 out of 7 hit points left. I mean, out of 17.
Okay. That was number 3. Number 4.
Actually, I thought that was number 4.
No.
No. That does a 12 hit. And number 5. 11. Does a 15 hit.
Yes.
4 points of bludgeoning damage as you get struck again.
I'm down.
Okay, Nina just drops. These brooms aren't messing around. And you guys have to ask yourself, is this room worth riding? These brooms? Or trying to take weapons? So, Nix, you're up.
How far from the door?
You guys are in the hall. Nina was the one that ran in.
Right.
He's over here. Sheldon
left.
Oh, Sheldon left. Yeah. So you guys are all in the hall. Nina's lying, and the brooms are all dancing around Nina's body.
But not attacking anymore?
They're well. You'll know the next round. They have a red glow to them now.
Oh, that's terrible.
Do you want to try to help Nina?
Yes.
Oh my god, I just remembered.
I don't know. They're awfully angry. I don't think that was going to work. That seems like a more peaceful maneuver. Fine. So how far from the door? Just 5 feet in?
You're
Where I
are you
want
here?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's 5, 10, and Nina's lying over here. So you go in. You can move over here if you want to try and drag her out.
I do.
This character's goal is
Shield above head, humped down as small as I can.
In your action? Okay, I want you. You can have advantage on this, but I need a strength check. Okay. Nina, what's your constitution?
My constitution is 14.
So take 10. Take this attack force. So you need a 10 or higher. You can successfully drag her out. Okay, and then I'm going to see about an opportunity attack.
So 16.
Okay, you start dragging out. You're going to roll a 10-sided die. 1 to 5, 1 to 5. The brooms are going to get an opportunity attack on you, Nina. 6 to 10, you successfully pull Nina out. Good luck. Good job. Okay, you quickly drag as you feel the broom swishing by your face, barely missing, and you're hitting the top of the shield, and you quickly drag Nina's unconscious body out.
Shut the door! Shut the door! Shut the door!
Hey, don't shut the door.
The music starts playing, and the brooms, they don't glow red, and they go about sweeping the area again. Okay, are we closing the door?
No?
No.
Okay, you see the brooms are going about their business now. Nina's lying there unconscious. It's new turn. Make a save, death save, please. 10 or higher.
It's just a
20. Not 20.
Oh, you're back at 1.
You're back at 1.
Man, you're awake, baby.
Nina, you open up your eyes. You see the cleric is on his knees, and he's sort of cradling your head, looking down into your eyes.
Smack in the face.
So you guys see Nina actually wakes up.
I had to get myself. Alright. Wake up.
You're still laying there, but you're alright.
Okay.
Who's next?
So what would you, next is going to be Conrad.
Get next up there.
Okay.
I'm going right in here.
Go slowly.
I'm gonna hit number 1.
You going in?
Jesus Christ! Oh my
Here
God!
we go again.
Sneak in slowly. I'm like, I'm going in.
18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Fuck that broom.
9, 10, 11 damage.
This broom shatters and cracks, and you destroy it with one axe string. You guys hear Conrad the Barbarian yell out, blood curling. This one's down. All right, Kit, you're up.
Now you come on.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Conrad. Kit.
I'm gonna go in.
You can go up to 30.
Yeah, 5. These are 5.
Yep.
5, 10.
Stand next to me, and I can help you a lot better.
Alright, now you have 2 ponies that are adjacent to the square you're at. Number 4 and number 3.
Yep. Is there any way to attack both of them at the same time?
If you action surge, you can hit them both in the same turn. Because you have an action
I
surge
just got
now.
it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You're level 2 now.
Yeah.
You want to use that?
Yeah.
Is that one per
If you want to use
one
it.
per
One per short rest.
Yeah.
Short-
So, and this is only the first room. There's multiple levels.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I was just wondering how it worked because they were so close to each other. I'm gonna try to attack number 3, the one closer to me.
Go for it. Nice. That's a hit.
Yeah, it's a hit. So I guess just roll my damage.
Yep. You roll your damage. You hit. And that was number 3, right?
Yeah, number 3. This is it.
Your Warhammer.
8. Sorry. 8, 9, 10, 11.
Nice.
A solid hit. One more hit, this thing is going to go down. It sort of staggers and stutters, and it's hurt really bad. Good job. That was number 3, right?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, next up, it's going to be top of the order, Sheldon.
All right, I'm gonna move into the doorway. Firebolt the one that Kit just hit.
You were over to the side, so you really don't know.
Oh, you can't see it?
Yeah. You
Okay.
know.
Okay, I'll move into the room so I can get a better angle.
Okay.
Can I see it now?
Make a perception roll. I'll let you know you see something.
Bam! 17.
Yeah, you see number 3 is really fucked up.
All right, I try to hit it. That's an 8.
And it flies by, and you miss completely. Anything else, Sheldon?
That's the end of my turn.
Nina, you're very dazed. You've got 1 hit point. I don't know if you have health healing powers.
I have a healing potion left. I have 2 left, right?
If you could use one of them now.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of them. And I'm still gonna move and attack.
He can help you and attack. Yeah, he can attack him. Right now, his action is going to be taking the medicine, and then he can move into the room.
Alright, so I'm gonna chug the potion.
1d4 plus.
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. So roll 2 4-sided dice, and you add 2 whatever that is.
4, 5,
7 points of health.
Massive 8 points.
Okay. And I move in,
You gonna stand up?
and I move in back here.
Okay, so 5. That's 5.
Is my
That's it. You can go up to 30.
Can I use my bow?
Yeah.
No,
I'm sorry. Your action was the healing.
the potion.
Thank you.
You can bonus action hide with your cunning action.
Okay.
So next turn you can have advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide.
All right, it's the broom's turns. You're hiding, so I'm not gonna be able to see you, right?
He has to make a stealth check.
Make a stealth check. In my perception.
16.
Oh, it's not gonna see you. All right, so it's gonna go here. Who's this?
It's Nina. Not Nina,
No,
Kit.
it's me.
It's Kit.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
I'm sorry, 13.
No.
Plus 4. Okay. It
20
swings at your head and misses it. You jump back.
Okay.
This one comes in
I should not be first in the endeavor.
to Kit. 22 hits.
Yeah, 22.
3 points of bludgeoning damage as you get struck. Number 3 is going to. It's right next to you. It's going to go for you also.
Okay.
I mean, Kit.
Yeah.
It does a 14 hit.
No.
Misses. And then number 4 is going for Conrad. There's a 14 hit. It misses you, my large friend. And let's see, go to the actions. No bonuses. Okay, next, you're up.
Well, let's see how tough they are. I'm gonna rush straight in to here. And utter a word of radiance.
What does that do?
5 foot all the way around. Ring goes out. 1d6 radiant.
Okay.
Con save.
Does it affect anybody else around you? Like other players or just the enemies?
Just the enemies. Con save DC 13.
11, and I get no bonus versus 11. Go for it.
So 4 points.
What number was that?
For both of, it's going to hit both of these two.
Alright, so number 3?
Number 2, no,
Two?
number 2 and number 5.
So number 2 takes 4, right?
Yeah.
Number 2 takes 4.
And number 5 takes, oh, hold on. Number 5 is rolling a 10.
No.
Takes 4 points also, number 5.
Nice.
Your target was 13.
Okay, good job, man. Anything else? Step back so I get an opportunity attack. Good? All right, Conrad. Everybody sit back and watch
Number
this.
4 is gonna die.
Yeah.
That's 8, 11, 13 to
That's a
hit.
hit.
Another 5 points, so 4.
Wow. Okay. You hit. Any other damage or movements or anything else? Kid.
I'm not fear the broom.
Well, I know you've walked right into study shit.
Did you get him?
Yeah, you hit, but
He's almost
dead.
dead.
He's almost dead.
He
Yeah.
has a few bristles left.
It's bloody.
I'm gonna go for 3 again.
Go for it.
20.
What? Oh, crit!
Overkill.
Describe how you destroy number 3.
Your dice are on fire
I'm
tonight.
gonna chop it, just shred it straight in half.
Falls to pieces and splinters.
Bye.
Nice bite. Anything else, kid?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna do.
Sheldon.
All right. I'm gonna try to hit 4, I guess. Yeah. The one. Yeah. That's a nat 1.
Nat 1!
Boom, boom, boom.
What were you shooting?
The closest room to me.
And what were you shooting?
Oh, fireball.
Roll a 10-sided die. 1 to 5, you're gonna hit one of the players.
Let's see. That's a 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get hit. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get hit.
Can I make an attack roll to see if I hit?
Yes, let's do that.
Alright.
Well, you did. Your attack roll was a 1.
Yeah.
And it went blindly, and you. So she was in the way of before that's what it is. Roll damage.
Let's see what this D10 says. 5 points of damage.
Jesus!
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Sorry.
Fix your glasses.
So I have to shoot ranged attacks when we're
Clean 'em.
together. Anything else, Sheldon? Any more persons you want to hurt in your team?
No, he's done.
Yeah. I think I can.
Nina,
Come on, man.
you get advantage on an attack.
I guess I'm just gonna charge and attack with both my weapons.
Which creature did it?
What's the closest one, the easiest
I
one
think
to hit?
that's 2.
Go for it.
So I hit
That's a hit for both. Both shots. Roll damage for both.
what's the damage for the venom?
It's like a plus 1.
It's like an extra 2d10 or
Alright, it's 1949 plus 4.
7, 8, 19.
Okay, so I got 10.
Nina, stop right there. That's enough to destroy this. Describe how you take out this flying broom.
I just rush up, jump on it if I'm gonna ride it, and I just shred it with my
And
weapon.
straddle it to the ground. And it's almost like a ginsu. It's all in pieces. You destroyed number 2. Good job. All right. Anything else? Any bonus action? Oh, you did your bonus action. You're good. It's the broom's turn. This one's going to turn. Who's this? You're going to get an opportunity to attack. It's just going to go for me. Okay?
Wait, which one's me or?
This is you.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
next to
okay.
you. It's
Okay.
fighting with you. Now it's going
Can't see.
to. It's going to move. I'm sorry. It's going to move over here, so you get a free shot at it. It's number
Alright.
5.
Awesome. I don't have to roll. Do I have self
Just-
removal?
Make sure you kill it, because I only have 8 hit points.
Yep. Yeah.
You missed. What'd you roll?
A 2. What's my bonus?
Oh, you totally missed. Yeah, completely. And it flies over towards. Actually, this is here. And it turns towards you next. Okay, and it's going to attack. The broom swings towards your head. Does a 6 hit. It completely misses.
Would I get an opportunity attack on that one?
No.
It didn't leave your time.
Okay, no. And then number 4 is going to go for right here. Conrad, the dangerous, the most intimidating looking barbarian.
I tried to hit you.
There's a 14 hit, Conrad. It misses, and that's their turn. Nick, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm angry at the one who just took a swipe at me and is still slightly steaming from the Word of Radiance from earlier. So, Toll the Dead because it's time for him to die.
Okay. What do I gotta do?
Wisdom.
So, wisdom save or 11 points.
Oh shit. 12.
13th was your target.
Whoa!
Yeah, kill it there.
And it totally. What number is that? Yeah. It completely shatters with your spell. Good job. And there's one broom left. Of course. Conrad!
Conrad.
Avenge me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I ain't even bothering. Nat 20! Don't even roll for damage. Why don't you tell everybody here how you dispatch this broom?
Grab the broom, and then throw it across the room.
All
Hey, that
right.
scepter's yours, my friend.
And now this room falls completely silent. In the distance, you still hear that strange device playing, skipping a beat, static pattern.
I grabbed the staff of tremors.
Okay, you take the staff of tremors from the wall.
Yeah.
The other staffs are illusions and they disappear. The staff of tremor, you can only use it once a day. You slam it on the ground. Any creature or player around you, they have to make dexterity saving throws of 10. So you smash it on the ground. Any creatures or players around you make dexterity saving throws of 10. On a failure, they fall prone. And they suffer the disadvantages of falling prone.
It works forever. It doesn't.
Only the creatures that are around. So he runs up in the middle of these creatures. Oh,
He'll
slams
The
it.
radius
Say jump.
So it's like all adjacent.
Yeah, all adjacent. So yeah, we've got all squares around.
around. Okay, so we're around. But if we're inside that, we would have to make the dex save.
Yeah.
If you're next to him. So
Alright.
next to Sheldon. So Sheldon will probably use that if like there's no other chance he'll run out there and
I would like to go after one of the daggers.
you run to the daggers, all of them disappear. Even the bandoliers, they all disappear. Illusion. The only one that was an illusion was the staff that Sheldon grabbed. So right now all that is in this room is the mannequin that's been beat up pretty bad from practice and the strange device in the corner that's playing some type of weird music. Right now you hear a staticky pattern.
I'd like to take it off. Like the
You approach it, and metagaming looks like a very old antique record player. There's a black vinyl spinning. One thing you notice as you pick up the needle so the sound can stop is there's a label on the side of it, and it says, Property of Hotel Lovecraft, 1920. And the music stops. There's nothing else of value in this room, guys.
I am. Okay.
So,
Okay. Interesting.
Anybody got some spare heals? Wait.
Why don't we just you can take an hour and just nap or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty low too. Just
Yeah, we can
napping help
we can
me?
just rest. What did you guys find in that other room?
Oh, lots of food.
Oh, so we
Let's have a lunch. Let's
Yeah,
go. Let's
maybe-
take an hour, have a lunch.
He might even have healing stuff because he did mention he could help with stuff.
okay.
Oh yeah.
So you guys all step out into the hall. There's doors here, there's a door here, and then you've got stairs, and you've got two doors up here.
Grab some food, take a break.
We're going to take a break.
You guys heard of cumin?
Like the spice, or
No, my friend, cumin.
he's not ours. Don't make fun of him.
Now, of course, you guys enter this room, and you see this pudgy little winged demon creature holding a whip. Yes, that's hovering over to all of you. Oh, Joy! Kuman has friends. You know my friends. And Kuman points over to these two.
Wait. I've heard of you. Yes. You were spoken of by... I can't remember his name.
Matreus. Yeah.
Matreus.
Yeah, he mentioned you.
Matreus mentioned you.
Yes, Matreus is Kuman's friend, like the beautiful one and the big man.
What kind of creature are you?
I am known as, and he takes the spoon and sort of twirls it like a magic wand, and he floats in the air and he bows. I am Humomakudai, created by Fastinia. Let me, you. Cumin flies over to you and looks at you. You both need food. Cumin makes soup for you all.
Yes,
My
please.
friend is hurt.
Oh, no. Cumin got good food for you to heal in the pantry in the back.
I need some of that too.
Alright. I go back there.
Some of that healing food.
Yeah, deal with
Heal
deal.
food.
I need some healing food.
Does your mashed
I'm
potatoes?
stealing the healing food.
It's free. It's not going to steal it.
There is a pantry in the back, and this pantry's actually stocked with all sorts of sacks of fruits and flowers, vegetables, preserved meats.
Yeah.
You also see in the corner there is a rack for spices, but there are 3 healing potions. 3 healing potions.
Alright, pick them up.
Okay.
Yep.
Write them in your inventory, or you do not have them.
I'm eating
Not 3 each. You got to divide 2.
Yeah.
You gonna drink one?
I'm gonna drink
Yeah, I'm
one.
gonna take one.
Conrad, what would you like to do?
So there's just one left.
Why don't we try out the healing food first? Okay, you already drank it? Alright.
Wait.
The food didn't heal.
In
it
the
just went
pantry?
away.
Oh, is that what you're talking about? The
Yeah,
pantry?
they went into the back pantry
Okay.
back there.
That's where Cumin took us.
Alright.
Human, can you take us to the great dining hall so we can have a seat?
Yes, Cumin will help the muscle man. Have sit down and Cumin feed your muscles because like children, and he sort of touches your biceps, you need to feed these. Cumin flies over to that door. Let me get that out.
So, taking a 4-hour rest, I get 1 point?
No. Are we taking short rest or are you guys just drinking potions?
I drank 1 potion, but like, how do I, when you rest, how much do you heal?
So when we take an hour rest, you can spend hit die and roll them, plus your constitution, and that's how much you heal. But if we take 4 hours for your long rest, you get everything back, excuse me.
I'm good. I just need some.
Yeah, we should
Wait, so before I drink this potion, because I'll do the rest, short rest, and see how much time it is.
That's an hour. Yeah.
Cumin says, no sleep or no rest in Mustania's mansion. Time is different here.
That's true.
So you're not going to be able to rest or sleep or anything.
If he spent 20 years here and didn't figure out the puzzle that I think we can figure out in less than an hour, which will be like 10 hours outside. So I think he's pretty
I just took one.
done to be locked in here.
And then, should we leave the other one here? Or should
Thank you.
you
Okay.
want to hold on to it?
Thank you.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm fine with that.
I was drinking one of those.
I hand Nix one of my healing
No,
potions
you gave it
since
to him.
you don't have it.
Now, put it in your inventory.
I'll drop, yeah. So 1 healing potion of healing, 2d4 plus 2.
Potion of healing 2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
Okay. Conrad, the door opens up.
Is it this way?
Yeah, open the door, right?
Thank you.
Definitely. Conrad, you go in. Large windows form the entire far wall, and it looks out at 3 planted flower beds filled with vegetation. You also see numerous glowing fairies flying to and fro outside in an exterior of the room. Within this dining room, there is a crystal chandelier hanging above a long, dark wood table. You see 6 matching chairs, all with scarlet leather cushioned seats against this table. And in the far corner is another table, but it appears to have its legs have been broken and it's on an angle. There are tapestries that hang from the walls, depict vines and cats. Everybody here make a perception roll, and it's a high roll of 16 or higher. Let's speak up.
13 plus my 7.
18.
Of course you do.
It's okay, I didn't hit anything in the last fight, so...
They got it. Not this time.
I got a 10.
Okay, so here, of course, Sheldon. As everyone's sort of taking in this atmosphere, you notice that the lower walls are all covered with claw marks of cats. The legs of all of these chairs have claw marks of cats, and the interior doors of the kitchen and the main door have lots of claw marks of cats. And you also see what appears to be dark brown, and you probably think it's probably blood from the cats trying to scratch the walls of the door.
Cats are the last part.
And there are no cats in here.
He feeds the cats to the house.
Oh, what?
He feeds the cats and they multiply, and he feeds the cats to the house.
That's
Unless he turns us into cats.
Okay. So are we gonna sit down and sit or eat, or are you guys gonna go elsewhere?
I don't want to stay here because what if the house eats us?
That's a pretty garden.
Hey, there's a.
Hey, wait.
Oh,
Those berries are
mischievous.
tricksters.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for them.
Okay.
Don't listen
You
to
can
him.
get trapped in here forever.
Now, to get to the arboretum, I mean, you can't go through the window, but you go outside. There is a door that goes out to the arboretum.
Is there anything of interest in the arboretum, like bones or?
You can't tell. It's a garden from where you're at inside. You can't, but I'm pretty sure if you go outside, you'll definitely see some stuff.
Are there any books in the dining room?
No.
I'm gonna check out the broken table.
A broken chair?
The one you said there's.
Yeah, there's a broken chair in the corner.
Yeah, we'll go.
All right, you stand and you're looking at this chair. One of the legs seem to be cracked, and it's on an angle. It's not completely severed. And it looks like the other chair's in the room.
Hey, Cumin, what happened to this chair?
Cumin's in the kitchen. Getting ready to get your food and soup.
Cumin.
Cumin comes to your area. Door opens up. Muscle man, Cumin's almost done with good bread for you and your friends. What can Cumin do for you?
Who broke that chair?
Oh, the chair was bad and probably in the corner for punishment. But Cumin will make you all very special treats. Yes, Cumin will. So hovers, looks at everyone, smiles. Oh, joy! Cumin turns and goes right back out of the room into the kitchen.
Alright. So what do we want to check out?
I want to search the room, see if there's anything of interest.
He's bringing us food. You're not gonna wait on
I
him?
want to wait in the kitchen.
Did no one trigger off of the chair was bad and put in the corner?
Yeah, I recognize it, and then I was like, I'm gonna just ignore it, and hopefully it won't be.
So yeah,
Alright,
that's
so-
what you get. So
I searched the room for anything else of interest with an 18.
there's to you other than the chairs, the table, the chandelier. There's really nothing of interest in this room. The dining room.
I'm gonna
Shoot,
wait.
pick
I'm
some-
waiting in the kitchen. I'm
Pick
going in the kitchen. You guys are dumb. It seems like the house.
Okay,
is
she
gonna
just
be-
goes into the room. What the rest are you going to do?
I'm following.
Okay. Sheldon?
Hey, who wants to go to the garden with me?
Nope.
No?
Bad things out there, bro.
Probably some
It's
cool shit,
fairies.
though.
How
I
bad
know,
can
there's
fairies
probably
be?
some cool stuff. Though.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah? Alright,
Yeah,
buddies, let's go.
Get your
Alright,
ass
let's go.
go.
So you two guys are going there, right?
Yeah.
All right. So slide you two out of the room.
How good does the bread smell?
It smells really good. The aromas of the foods that Cumin's making are very good. Let's slide
Yeah,
you
while
guys
he's
right
making that
there.
food, let's.
Last person in the room is you.
Where was that chair that was bad?
Aren't you already there?
Isn't it this one?
Okay. And you're standing over and looking at this chair. And it's a sad-looking chair, and it's like the others, but this one has a sort of kink into it. It's sort of like on an angle.
I'm gonna pick it up and give it a little inspection.
Okay. You reach over and grab it. A sound, a roar comes from the cushion itself. The chair is a mimic. It comes alive. The leather cushion is a tongue, and it's slashing up.
The chair was bad.
Roll for initiative, Conrad. What did you get? I rolled a 14. Woo! And I attack first. The chair is going to use a tongue attack.
I like that.
The cushion goes up to slap you in the face.
I like fun.
And does a 16 hit. It misses with its tongue. Your turn. 13. Does it hit?
Yeah. It threw the down.
I think we can break down this fight.
Yeah. 8. That is 8 points of damage. You shatter the chair, crack it, and it falls into dozens of pieces, and full silence in this room. Conrad, let me get this chair out of the way.
It's already dead?
Loot it.
Yeah,
Jesus,
it was
Conrad.
damaged already. So it was, and you're standing over this chair by yourself in this room, and once again you vanquished furniture. So what we're gonna do is take a quick 5-minute break, 5 minutes, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
5-minute break.
What is this?
It's in the book. It talks about a letter opener, and I found that in my house. I'm like, oh, it's perfect.
What?
You
This
put that
looks like
behind you. It's a samurai, and you take out two